The International Criminal Courts requested judicial authorization to investigate alleged war crimes committed during the war in Afghanistan. But that could be difficult, as Sameera Khan investigates.
The International Criminal Court is developing a case on alleged war crimes in Afghanistan and seeks a formal investigation.
There is reasonable basis to believe that war crimes and crimes against humanity have been committed in connection with the armed conflict in Afghanistan.
The main focus of the ICC's case is the Taliban, the Afghan government, and the U.S. military. As for the last of these, the prosecutor's office has revealed dozens of instances of torture and ill treatment, allegedly carried out by U.S. forces.
Members of U.S. armed forces appear to have subjected at least 61 detained persons to torture, cruel treatment, outrages upon personal dignity.
One site notorious for abuse in Afghanistan is the CIA Salt Pit prison, described by the media as a sadistic dungeon with barbaric conditions, where torture reigns with little oversight. While the evidence has been available to the public ever since secret CIA documents were declassified by the U.S. government, the CIA actually referred to it as enhanced interrogation techniques, which included sleep deprivation, isolation, cold showers, and rough treatment. But here's one case. So, what are the chances the ICC will eventually bring the U.S. military, U.S. officials, or the CIA to justice? Actually, zero. The ICC was created in 1998 by the Rome Statute, with the U.S. among signatories. But in 2002, a year after the U.S. invaded Afghanistan, the Bush administration withdrew from the treaty. Senior diplomat John Bolton, who finalized the withdrawal, later described the move as his happiest moment in government service.
I signed the letter that removed America's signature from the Rome Statute. I've described it in my book as my happiest moment of government service in my life. I think the court is fundamentally illegitimate.
So no matter what comes out of the ICC's probe, the International Criminal Court just doesn't have the jurisdiction to bring those responsible to justice.
In fact, the law goes so far as to say that the U.S. would use military action to forcibly take Americans who were arrested out of The Hague if they were arrested by the ICC. So I think we can certainly predict that any real imprisonment or any remediation against Americans for crimes against humanity or war crimes is probably unlikely. But I still think the process of going through an indictment, of attempting to try Americans for these types of crimes, is a great advance.